Okie dokie, morning everybody. Bit of a strange one this week. This is the second day of my week. I didn't actually film anything yesterday because, oh God, it was grim. I was doing I was on locals because my unit was in Scanias. Went in to have a couple of, went in for 6 weeks leave plus a couple of bits that weren't done. But there you go. So I had a different vehicle to start with. I did, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours in that one. It's local jobs, picking up like 2 junctions on the motorway, 1 junction on the motorway. It was just absolutely boring. Same place to the same place. Well, to 2 different places, but it was just, oh God, incredibly boring day yesterday. So I didn't film anything. I didn't want you to have to put up with that crap. It's not a job I like doing, but at the end of the day, I would rather not go up the road in a different vehicle. So, I mean, I'll do it if I have to, fair enough, but I had the option not to, so I didn't. Yeah, so pretty cool. That's all done. Yesterday's out of the way, the vehicle's back. I got it back yesterday as well anyway, but I was committed to that contract, if you like, at that point, so I didn't have a choice. Just crack on with it, get on with it, get the day done, which I did, and now I'm off up the road. So nice and well, 20 past 4, so not drastically early. Off up to, where am I going? I'm going to Barnsley to start with, and then Chesterfield. So yeah, a bit of a trot. Bit of a trot on the first one, 4.5 hours thereabouts, so that's a 5 1/4. I ain't gonna get there that early. Yeah, so I'm just gonna crack on with that, and I'll come back to you later and let you know how we're getting on, how it goes, and yeah, catch you later on, guys. Well, okie dokie, that last job, that first job, my first job of the day, it's currently 10 to 12. I got there at 8:30 and I got out there at 11:45. I mean, wow, come along. That's just shocking even by their standards. I mean, they're normally slow, but that's, wow. It's going to be one of them days for sure, because the next one is notoriously slow as well. And I was due there hour and a half ago. No, I'm going to be there by 12:30. I was due there at 11. So I was due there 50 minutes ago. So in the grand scheme of things, I'm not going to be that late, considering I was there for so long at this one. But, you know, you've got to get a head start. I mean, I'm up in Barnsley at the moment. You've got to get a head start leaving Bridgewater, you know, as early as reasonable, really. Otherwise, you're going to take hours to get here. And if I'd have got there any later, I would have been at the back of all of that, well, you know, right in the midst of all of that queues to get in. So I'm pleased I got there when I did. It's just disappointing that you have to wait so long. But there you go, such is life. No problem, all done, cracking on, getting down to the next one, and I'll come back to you later, let you know how that one goes. Okie dokie, right, that's job number 2 done on the hour. So that's not bad going, so I'm quite pleased with that after that first one taking so long. Blimey. Yeah, no, so all good. So that's it, tipped out and into Derby. Standard, really, from here. Into Derby, load out in the morning. So be off to Donington Park for the night. Which is not a bad do. I don't mind. I like, as I said, there won't be no planes. I know there won't be any aeroplanes until the early hours of the morning. I shall just bear that in mind when I'm trying to sleep. But yeah, no, it's not bad at all. Quite pleased with that. I do like the showers and all that there are okay, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, gonna crack on, crack myself down to Derby. I'll catch up, Donington. I'm in Derby, or Derbyshire. I'm in Chesterfield actually. I get myself down to Donington Park. I'll catch up with you guys later. Catch you soon. Okie dokie, how are we all doing? Hopefully well. I've just had an afternoon nap. What a funny old day I've had. Jesus, I run up this morning, started about 4 o'clock. Oh, it's weird, tacho won't turn on, it's in one of them moods. Funny old thing, these new motors with all these new electronics. Only work when they want to work. Very, very bizarre. Very bizarre indeed. I can't, if the tacho's off for too long, it then goes into some form of random sleep. Oh yeah, it's woke up there. Yes, I've been asleep for a little while. But yeah, not a bad day actually. I was up on the road just after 4. Had a great run up actually, really clear. I was very lucky. Got up into Barnsley, and then from 8:30 to gone 11. No, 11:45. 11:45. Yeah, I think. Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll get my diary out and I'll have a look because I write it down. And I've already put it on the wrong page. From 8:30 to 11:45. My first delivery took. Absolute nightmare. But it was alright, it's what it is. Only had 2 deliveries. Second one was an hour, so not too bad at all. I got over here about 2:30, 2:45, something like that. I went down in Donington Park again, my favourite. I do like coming here actually. Saying I was knackered. So I had a little nap, and it's now 6:30. So I've got to go in the service. I'm gonna have a shower, and I've got to upload this. I can't do it in here. It doesn't like connecting in the cab. This doesn't. Every now and again, random services just won't connect. So I'm gonna head in there and get it downloaded, and then I can edit it up and get it up. But there you go. That'll go up on TikTok tonight. And if you're watching it on TikTok, it's up on TikTok tonight. I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow and let you know how we get on tomorrow. Meet you soon. Okie dokie, right, that's us started. Currently 6:30 in the morning. Heading off round to the collection. It caught me out there a bit, it wasn't connected. Hang on a minute, I'm not ready. There we go, hold on, there we go. Get that on the go. Turn that noise off. And again, try again. Okie dokie, right, there we go. Right, okay. Yeah, not a bad night, actually, nice and peaceful in there last night. I mean, it was busy. It's not so busy now, though. I'll tell you what, you don't even hear, oh, I don't. I suppose I'm used to it. I sleep through it. I don't even hear people going. The place was packed last night. And got up small. I mean, there's still stragglers parked in strange places, this fella here. And there was earlier someone parked on the other side of that car wash. But yeah, yeah, not bad at all. It's a busy old, right in the middle, see, right in the middle. People can get anywhere, well, most places from here, I suppose. Yeah, busy old place. But there you go, all good fun, all done. Heading off to, so was it 24 minutes to the collection, so I'll be there by, you're due at 7 normally. I'll get there just on 7. By the time you get through the gate and round to the offices, yeah, it's not too bad. So heard some planes in the night, only like, well, actually not necessarily in the night. When I woke up this morning I heard a couple, but I've given up on them now. I've given up. They're not going to come out anymore and play, buggers. I think they just send freight this way, freight planes, but I mean I could be wrong. I don't know. Who bloody knows? Yeah, so cracking on. This is another job I've been to last week. I've been in last week. Yeah, I think so. It's getting a bit repetitive, this, but it's all good fun. All good fun. Is what it is. Just crack on, get on with it. And there's a lot of race trailers around here. What I would deem as race trailers. There's a couple in the services there. Even car transporters with fancy painted up cars on them. Because obviously Donington racetrack's not too far from here, so whether they're there early and they're there the day before, the night before, and then they'll go, because obviously they'll spend the time in the paddock, I would have thought. Well, I'd say obviously. I would have thought they'd spend time in the paddock. But clearly they park up in the services. Maybe they're not due till today or tomorrow, or maybe it's weekend. Cause there's a lot of Italian enclosed transporters in there this morning, or two or three. I say a lot, 2 or 3. So I'm assuming they're doing racing this weekend, but I don't know that for definite. Anyway, on that note, I shall bore you no more. I think I'm going to this. Okie dokie, right, that's the collection done. Still 10 to 9, so we've got a little bit of traffic ahead, but nothing drastic. Got to get out of here first. Yeah, not too bad at all as it happens. Not too. Oh, there you go, red light. Didn't even see that. Too busy looking the other bloody way. There you go. That's cool. That's sorted, and we're off. It took a little while again today, but it's nothing unusual. I think I might be 10 minutes quicker than the last time, so nothing drastic. But yeah, it just gets me out a little bit earlier in the traffic, which is a bit of a nuisance, but such is life, you know. Everyone's moving around at 10 to 9 in the morning, but hopefully it'll be a bit... Oh, I've got traffic in about 30 mile. You never know. With any luck, I was going to say, as it gets a bit later, the traffic eases a bit. So hopefully that traffic in 30 mile will be gone when I got there. When I get there. Let's see. Hopefully. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to crack on and play with the traffic, because you really don't need boring with this. And, oh, hello. There's a van. That's not actually a lane. Oh, but he was going anyway. I think he's turning right, but that's not actually a lane he just decided to go in. But there you go, such is life. Take these opportunities when they present themselves, obviously. Yeah, I'm going to crack on. I'll catch up with you guys later and let you know what in the world is going on. Hopefully nothing exciting, but you never know. Meet you soon. Okie dokie, right, that's the delivery done. That's 45 minutes. Perfect. Loved it. Right result. So yeah, heading back to the yard, find out what's happening tomorrow. Well, I mean, obviously, I'll get back there, fill up the fuel, drop the trailer and all that palaver, and then see where I'm going from there. This guy's came in the wrong entrance by the looks of it. He shouldn't be in this hole. He wants to go in Morrison's, obviously, but he's come in the wrong way. He's come in the exit. Well, he wanted to go. He couldn't get in there, but he wanted to get in there. Yeah, so there you go. This is all the fun of transport. I've done that. Not here, but I've done it at other places. I'm in the wrong hole. I need to go round the other way. All right, then. It's quite funny, actually. Oh, bugger. So close and yet so far. Always a bloody way. Anyway, there you go. All good fun. That's about as exciting as my day's been, I can assure you. It's not been very exciting. It's getting rather boring, I must say. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to crack on. I'll catch up with you guys later on and let you know what's happening. Okie dokie, right, that's me all parked up for the day. Not too bad at all day to day, actually. Went from Donington to Derby, loaded up in Derby, tipped Bridgewater, now parked up. Excuse me. Got a right early start on all for tomorrow. I've got 3 on tomorrow. I've got Snodland, Erith and Grays. So, yeah, it's not too bad as it happens. As long as the M25, well, not necessarily the M25, as long as the Dartford crossing is playing ball, because the one at Erith, I've got to come off just the turning just before the 206 to Erith, just before the tunnel, and then I've got to come back over the or through the tunnel. It'll be, won't it? Through the tunnel to get to Grays. So that could potentially be a couple of hours just doing those 2 bits, just getting from one to the other. But it is what it is. Not too bad. Friday tomorrow. I mean, hopefully it'll work out, you know. But you never know. You never know. It could. It might. It might not. I don't know. We shall figure that one out in the morning and then see where we end up. Funnily enough, I've had a couple of weeks where I've had well, not the last 2 weeks, but a couple of weeks apart, where I've had to stay at Thurrock. And this one in Grays is literally behind the services, which made me chuckle, because I thought, well, depending on what they're going to do with me for Saturday, for me reload, I may end up in Thurrock again tomorrow night, which would make me laugh. But we will see. I will hopefully endeavour to get a bit further than Thurrock, but we'll figure that one out later. Anyway, or tomorrow. I'll catch up with you guys later. Have a good evening, afternoon, morning, or whenever it is you're watching. Speak to you soon. Okie dokie, morning everybody. Hope you're all well. It's currently 1:15. 1:15 in the AM, and we're off to where we going? We're going to Snodland. First drop Snodland. With any luck, a very pleasant Kent. But we shall see. Looks like we've got one road closure. Part of the M4's closed. But you know what? It is what it is. It's early as well. It's too early for it to reopen as well before I get there. I'm about, well, a couple of hours shy of them starting to lift roadworks. So I won't make that part. It won't be open by the time I get there, which is a shame because I love it when that happens. That makes life a lot easier. So we'll have to see where we're going to go, which way we're going to go. I've got options. I'm going to go that way because I always go that way, and why not? It works most of the time. So as I said, we're a little detour for roadworks, but nothing drastic. Oh, we've had a little closure going on here now. Look at this, blimey. They love a little closure, don't they?
You will arrive at your destination
Blimey.
after 200 yards, cross the roundabout, and take the first exit, A38, Bristol Road.
Oh, okay.
And take the first exit.
I won't be going that way then. Well, it didn't bloody tell me about that. Take the first exit, mate. The first exit is shut. You silly arse. Oh, bloody hell. Right, okay. Well, we're going up this way. That I didn't know that was closed. Okay, another slight detour. We'll go this way. It didn't tell me that was shut. The bloody thing. Never mind. All good fun. Right.
Yards, go around the roundabout and take the fourth exit.
Let's shut him up. Right, okay, so we're going to go round this way. If I go down the end of this road, chuck a left, it brings me back up the hill and join the motorway. Up round the other side. No big bother. It is what it is. Nice and early. Shouldn't be much traffic. There's only me here, look. With any luck, it will stay like that. I know there's temporary traffic lights down here. So I come through this way the other day as it happens. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to crack on. I'll catch up with you guys later and let you know how things are going in hopefully sunny Kent. Okie dokie, there we go. Drop number 1 is done. Luckily for me, although it was a pain getting out, it's always a pain getting out of that one. I don't know why. This is the only depot where I have trouble getting in and trouble getting out. Luckily, going in today, there was no issue whatsoever, but coming out the same as normal, I just can't get out of the bloody place. But there you go, all good fun. That one's done. Currently, what are we on? 6:05. Took me 5 minutes to get out, which in the grand scheme of things is not a big number, but when you're sat at a barrier for 5 minutes, that's long enough when you want to crack on, you know. I've just had over 45 minutes in there, well, more than 45 minutes in there, and I want to get out. I want to get out, I want to get to number 2, because I know number 2 is basically I'm going to the Dartford Tunnel and turning left. So I've got a lot of traffic coming up. So I want to get there and through there ASAP, basically. So 5 minutes makes a difference at this time in the morning when you're going up to the tunnel. There you go, all good fun, all good fun. We're cracking on, we're on our way, we're getting there, and I'll come back to you later. Really, I'll come back to you and let you know how I get on with the next one. Catch you soon. Okie dokie, right, that's drop 2 done. It's funny, you know, this, I can't believe the temperature. It's all night. Well, I woke up, I mean, well, what time did I get up? 15:15 midnight, something like that. It's been 17 degrees, right? Most of the journey. It dropped down to 15 at one point, I think, in the fog on the M25. About 5 o'clock, whatever that was, thereabouts. But it's now 20 to 8 and it's showing 18.1 degrees. And you're like, this is mad. The weather's bonkers. But I don't mind. I like the warm. The warm's better than the cold. Anyway, yeah, drop 2 done. On my way to my 3rd drop. I'm currently in Erith and I'm on my way to Grays. So I got to pop over the tunnel, or through the tunnel. I won't be popping over it from this direction. I'll be going through it, and hopefully, well, it's not necessarily showing much traffic at the moment. It is, well, yeah, it's only saying 27 minutes. And do you know what? 27 minutes from here to Grays, yeah, is great, providing there's no traffic, but it's not bad going at all. So hopefully that will be the case with any bloody luck. But we shall see. We shall see. Got a horsey on the roundabout. That's a funny old thing. There's a fish on the next one, but there's plenty of flags going on, which is good. Got some poppies on him as well, by the looks of it. Yeah, fair few flags up and around this area. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Bit of patriotism. Unless you want to believe the press, who don't say it's patriotism at all. They call it completely different, which is all a load of bollocks, in my opinion. In my honest opinion. Anyway, there you go. That's enough for that business. I want to talk about that crap. I'd watch the news, and I don't. So I'll catch up with you guys later. Okay, right, okie dokie, here we go. Right, so that's that job. It took me bloody forever, that did. Where's it all been do? When we go left, the bridge is there. What do you want me to go left for? Sorry, I'm arguing with my sat-nav. Apparently I can...
You will arrive at your destination at 11:18.
Oh, bleed now, I'm going left. All right, I'm going left. I can see the bridge on my right, but it's telling me I've got to go left, so I'm going left. We're going to let it play its way, because I'm not in a particular... Oh, it's a particular hurry. I'm off to Dover Depot. I've done that delivery. Right, now that was a ball ache. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. It's only 4 pallets. And I was there 8:15 and it's now 5 to 10. Oh, it's such hard work when they take... I mean, they took the pallets off in minutes. Minutes. And he just went, sorry, mate, you got to wait because we need to count them. So they... Apparently, the way they start, I think they mix them because they've had to sort every pallet. Because I could sort of see them, what they were doing, and it turns out there's 2 boxes short. Now, that makes sense to me, as boring as it is for me. It does make sense that if you're going to be billed for that, if you don't check it, you're getting mugged off for 2 boxes. That comes out your profit. Do you know what I mean? Now that's down to the packers at the other end, obviously. We just pick up full pallets, or shrink wrap pallets. That's what they were. So we have no idea. I mean, I wouldn't even know. They come out and go, right, you're missing 2 of them, and I'm like, I didn't even know there was them on there. Whatever that is. So it's not. So anyway, and then of course, I've then got to ring the office, tell them there's a discrepancy because of course we're the middleman. Anyway, there you go, such is life. Right, we're now going, I don't even know where we're going. The bridge is over there on my left. I'm going to Dover Depot, but I'm going this way. The opposite way to the traffic on the bridge, apparently, according to that. Looking over to my left, but there you go, such is life. All good fun. All good fun. Oh, that's me all parked up down at Dover Depot. early finish, early start. So I'll be back at it again. I'll be up for about 11 tonight. So oops, yeah, gonna be one of them. It's all right though. It's cool. It's cool. So it runs me in on Saturday morning, which works for me perfectly. Just doing the trunk out of here up to Bridgewater. So that's a right result. Works for me, as I say. That's absolutely spot on. That is. Yeah. Hopefully the M20. Oh, well, saying that and that, I come through that junction 10 this morning on the M25, early doors, and I reckon that's finished. It looks finished. And all that coneage is all gone. The junction looks completely finished. So hopefully there'll be no closures, but they might start on something else. You never know. Well, I don't know anyway, but I will find out in the morning. Anyway, I'm going to crack on. On that note, I'll catch up with you guys later. Okie dokie, right, how are we all doing? Well, I hope. Bright and early in the morning. It's currently, well, that's a lie. It's still tonight. It's only just, it's 2 minutes to midnight. Yeah, 2 minutes to midnight. So, there we go. I'm just leaving Dover. That's a fascinating compound. That's Balderfalls compound. It is absolutely full up. Boats round the back, vans round the front. It's got all sorts in. Blimey. Anyway, yes, I'm just leaving Dover on my way back. Currently running at 5 hours. I imagine there's some closures somewhere that I haven't, not showing up yet, but we'll see. We'll crack on. We'll get done. That's not a bad cafe in that truck stop there. Better last time I was here than this time. Different chefs, obviously, but Dover truck stop, not a bad place. It's nice and peaceful in there and all. It's not well, when I'm in there, it's not been overly busy. It's not too bad. Pretty quick with the food and say a bit nice. Sort of left alone. You can just sit and have a 5 minutes to yourself. You know, not too bad at all. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to crack on because I've got a few miles to cover. I'll come back to you later if anything exciting happens. We shall see. Okie dokie, right, well, this is a funny one. This is my last day. I've finished it up here now. I'm not working Langdon's anymore. I've enjoyed it, I must say, I've enjoyed it. But, time to move on. Time to move on. I found a bigger and better job. We hope. You always hope for bigger and better. I don't start till the 1st of October. It's not right. It's actually my last working day. I've got annual leave and that, so I'm off next week to Turkey, or tomorrow actually. I'm flying out to Turkey for a week. When I come back, got a couple of days at home, and then I'm off. And then I start at this new job. I'll let you know more about that. There won't be a video next weekend unless I've put something together from Turkey, but to be fair, no one wants to see my curly toes at the swimming pool because that's all I'll be doing, laying on my back at the swimming pool soaking up the sunshine. But yeah, so I'll come back to you the week after, hopefully with some very interesting footage, but you'll have to wait and see for that, as will I, because you know, I don't know that yet. I haven't got there yet, so that'll be from the 1st of October I start there. I've given this one last clean over. Yeah, I'm going to miss it. I do like it, but as I said, on to something different, on hopefully something better. In all intensive purposes, it is better, but we'll see. Obviously, you never know that with a job until you get to the job, so we'll figure that one out when the time comes. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to crack on because now I want to go home. Catch you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Thank you.